It's what I want the most in my life.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. This week is our last week of classes of the spring semester 2022. This is my last week of classes of sophomore year. Like, I'm almost halfway through college, which is absolutely crazy to me, and also a very momentous occasion happening this week. This is my last week of Spanish classes ever. 3 semesters of Spanish later, and we are finally here. And if you've been here since the start of spring semester freshman year, you'll know all of the struggles we have been through with Spanish, but I'm actually loving my Spanish class right now. Like, this semester, it's kind of been great. All my classes this semester have been so good. I actually don't think I'm going to be able to top this semester of classes. They've all been so good, so I'm kind of sad that it's the last week, but it's exciting as well because the semester is wrapping up, it's getting warmer, and summer break is almost here. So in this vlog, I'm just going to be taking you along on my last week of classes, and today we just have one class. It's a Monday. I only have one class on Mondays, and that is Spanish at 11:35. So I'm just going to study before then. I woke up at like 7:30 this morning, got ready, went and got breakfast, came back, and now I'm just going to study until Spanish, and then after Spanish I'll get lunch, go to practice, and then we have our final WLI meeting for the semester this evening. We also have this student athlete banquet this evening. It's at the same time as the WLI meeting, so I don't know which one I'm going to. I want to go to WLI because, like, I'm a leader, I'm on the WLI board, so I kind of like want to go to that because it's our last meeting. I want to see my committee for the last time. I think that's kind of important for me to go to. But then we also have this student athlete banquet dinner kind of thing, but it's for every single student athlete at Yale, so I feel like if I'm not there, like, it's really not going to make too much of a difference to the vibe of the night if I'm not there. And I also don't think it's compulsory. I don't really know. We haven't been given that much information about it. Anyway, so we'll see what ends up happening tonight. But yes, I have lots to do this week. I have lots due this week. I have my final exam for Psych and the Good Life. I have final papers and things and proposals due. Lots going on, so I'm just going to get started with some work here in my room. Okay, you definitely can't see, but I am currently typing on my laptop. I'm just finishing up my final project proposal for my Olympic Games seminar, which is due tonight. I did most of it on the weekend. We also had a meet on Saturday, so I didn't really get that much work done on Saturday. But I did most of this yesterday. I'm just kind of finishing it off, tidying it up, because that is due this evening. So yeah, gotta get it done.
You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome if you just kiss me slowly and hide me in your arms? If I could make you see it.
Okay, so it's currently 10:20 a.m. so I've been working for about an hour. I've just changed into this jumper because I've been drinking my water, and my water is cold, and so it was making me cold, and so now I want it to be warmer. What? As you saw, I was working on my Olympic Games paper proposal, and I have just finished that. My final paper, I'm writing it on stress, pressure and mental health, why rates of depression and anxiety are higher in individual sport athletes compared to in team sport athletes. So basically I'm comparing individual and team sports and the factors that affect mental health in each one of them, because studies have shown that rates of depression and anxiety are higher in individual sport athletes than team sport athletes. So my paper is kind of exploring the reasons why that might be. It's been a really interesting paper to research for, and it has been fun to, or it will be fun to write. I've just done the proposal, which is like an outline of the paper. So that is what's going on there. And then I was reading a couple of chapters of the novel that we're reading in Spanish right now. And then I was just responding to a couple of messages that I need to get back to. And now I think I'm going to start studying for my psychology exam, which is on Thursday, which I haven't started studying for yet. I've written all my lecture notes, so I think I'm just going to go through all of them and then do like my summary mind map that I usually do. So apparently the elevator is broken again. Like, it was fixed and now it's broken again. Oh my goodness. It's actually a joke at this point the number of times that elevator has broken. I took it down to breakfast this morning, but I don't know. Anyway, I am just on my way walking to Spanish. I'm leaving a little bit early because I need to get a COVID test. And I'm also in one of those moods where I'm changing what I'm wearing like every 2 seconds. So you'll probably see another 5 outfits on me before the day is over. Also, they're currently setting up, I don't know if you can see over there, but they're setting up a stage for Spring Fling, which is happening next Monday, so very exciting. That will be in my reading week vlog. Just got out of Spanish, walking back to my room, and I've just realized that I think today through to Wednesday are Bulldog Days, which we haven't had in quite a few years because of COVID. We didn't have it for my year group. But Bulldog Days are basically where admitted Yale students can come and they stay at Yale for a couple of days to see whether or not they want to actually choose to come here for college. So that is what is occurring over the next couple of days. I think there's like something crazy like 1,300 or 1,400 newly admitted students coming to stay here for the next couple of days and go to classes and just do things, see what Yale is about, because at the end I think they have to make like decisions on where they want to go to college by May 1st, I believe. So they've got like a week left. Oh my gosh, I'm getting really puffed. Okay, we are up the stairs. So yeah, there's probably going to be a lot going on campus over the next couple of days, but I will just be studying the whole time because I have so much work to do. I'm just going to have some lunch and continue to do a little bit of, oh, I was meant to go and renew my PO box. I'll do that before I go to practice. I'm just going to do a bit of work, then I'm going to go and renew my PO box because I need to renew that before it expires in like 5 days. And then I will go to practice. Today's lunch is some sweet potatoes that are almost finished, some smoked salmon because yesterday at the TD dining hall they were having like a special event and there was smoked salmon. So we got some of that in a little to-go container to have for lunch today. And then we have a big salad. Literally having a mental breakdown right now.
Okay, voiceover Tia is coming in to explain what's going on here. Basically, I was trying to find out where I could store all of my belongings in boxes over the summer. So I had been in touch with my college at Yale the previous week to see if I could store 5 boxes of stuff with them like I could last summer, but they were just saying like, I don't know. They just said we'd probably hear from them sometime that week with storage options, but we didn't. And so I was emailing them again and they were just saying, I don't know. And I was like, who can I contact? And I was like trying to contact different people to find out if I could store my stuff at Yale, because if I couldn't, then I was going to need to find a different storage option outside of Yale, and that was something that I really needed to get onto. And it was just a little frustrating and stressful because I had no idea where I would be able to store all of my belongings, and all of the storage options outside of Yale were looking to be very expensive and you could only get your stuff back to campus on certain days. With everything else going on, it was just making me feel very overwhelmed and stressed, and it continued to do so for the next few days.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came for a while, I thought you might.
Okay, it is a couple of hours later now. I have just had dinner, back from practice, and am heading to our last WLI meeting for the semester. Okay, I am back in my room now. WLI meeting occurred. Also, look, this is our WLI crew neck, sweater, jumper, whatever you want to call it. Women's Leadership Initiative. Love it. And I also got some leftover sushi, which is just like 5 pieces. And now I'm back in my room and I'm still stressed about storage, and I have so much to do. I have a really big thing that's due on Wednesday that I really need to do, and I just have a lot. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday. I have just walked outside. I'm walking to breakfast and it's raining. It's raining. The weather forecast did not say it was going to rain until like 2 p.m, but I'm getting wet right now, so obviously it lied to me. Oh my goodness. So I woke up this morning and I was talking to my mum on the phone about a couple of logistical things, and now it is 9:30 and I'm walking to breakfast, and I have so much to get done the next 2 days, so much. And then we're kind of chilling a little bit more like after Thursday, after my midterm on Thursday, but so much due before then, so much to do, and I have practice this afternoon. It's going to take a long time because it's a workout, and I'm just kind of stressed about how I'm going to get everything done.
Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how?
Voiceover Tia is back because basically I was so stressed about the storage situation, and that kind of coupled with everything else going on this week meant that I basically just kind of stopped filming for the next couple of days. So as you can see here, Tuesday I was in my last lecture for Psych and the Good Life. Then after that I went to practice and had dinner, etc. Then on Wednesday I had my last class for one of my seminars, and I was basically just studying for my Psych and the Good Life final the entirety of that day. So that's how I spent Wednesday, just studying. And then on Thursday I had my last Olympic seminar, and then I had my Spanish class, and then I had my Psych and the Good Life final. And it was quite long. Like, I think it was a little bit too long, and I think most of the students in the class agreed with that. But in terms of the actual difficulty of the questions, I thought that it was okay, and I think I ended up doing pretty well. So all was good there, and then I went to practice on Thursday afternoon, and I picked up the vlog again on Friday.
Drive. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling.
Hello, good morning. Yes, I am still here. So happy Friday, last day of classes of the spring semester. I only have one class on Fridays, which is Spanish. And this is my last ever Spanish class. 3 semesters of doing Spanish 5 days a week, or 4 days and 1 asynchronous day, but 3 semesters of Spanish. I actually genuinely did not think I would get to this point in my life. But here we are. And honestly, Spanish this semester has been such a vibe, mostly because my professor is incredible. He is incredible. So good, so good, and my class is also just, I don't know, it's just fun. And I think L3 Spanish is meant to be like easier than L2 and L1. Anyway, so I just woke up this morning and I was sorting out a few things, had to send a few emails about, I have my to-do list on here, had to write a Spanish reflection. So I've done that, submitted that, had to send a few emails regarding storage, which I have done. I had to send another email about psychology something, and then I just had to upload. I hadn't uploaded like my Psych and the Good Life evidence from when we did our like research intervention, so I had the evidence. I just had to like put it all onto Word documents and then upload it. So I had a pretty productive morning so far. It is currently 11:15, so I'm gonna head off to Spanish in a little bit, and that's my last class of sophomore year. After Spanish class today, I'm officially halfway through all of my Yale classes, and we're never doing Spanish again. Except I'm kind of sad. I was actually considering doing L4 Spanish next semester. I know, crazy, who would have thought? But I feel like now I'm at a level where I can actually like have a little bit of a conversation in Spanish, and I've just like, it's just got to the fun part, and it's just got like over the hump of like the difficult beginning learning language part to the part where you actually feel like you're making progress. And just at that point I'm gonna stop, which is kind of annoying. So honestly, I put L4 Spanish on my schedule for next semester originally, but then I had to take it off because I just don't think I can fit it into my schedule. It's still a possibility in the future, but it's harder to like pick it up if you've had a semester off. So I am going to try and like keep up with my Spanish skills. I downloaded Duolingo onto my phone. I don't know how good that is really. If you have any suggestions actually as to how I could be able to just like keep up my Spanish skills, I don't necessarily even need to progress. I just don't want to lose my skills, and it would be nice to progress a little bit to a point where I can have like pretty solid conversations, because I can have conversations but they're not pretty solid. I'm gonna head off to my last Spanish class, and today in class we are we read this book in Spanish, and it was about like a castaway who was on a ship, and then the ship like tipped over and he is now just floating in the middle of the ocean on a raft by himself. So that's what the book is about, and we basically had to write like we had to make up a fake dialogue between the castaway and like someone else, like one of the animals in the ocean or something. Me and my partner have this dialogue between the castaway and the seagull, La Gaviota. That's what we have to perform in class today. So one of us is the seagull and then the other is going to be the castaway. We actually haven't decided who is who. I hope we don't have to memorize it because we definitely haven't. The wind, it has been, can you hear that? It is so windy, like, and it keeps whistling through my window. I just got out of Spanish. My last day of classes is over. Spring semester is done. Not quite, because I still have 3 final papers to write, but classes are done. This is my lunch today. It looks so good. I'm actually obsessed. It's basically just a lot of lettuce, cucumber, capsicums, corn, quinoa, feta cheese, and then this chicken. Okay. So, I just got out of a meeting that normally it finishes at 2:30, but it finished a little bit early today, 5 minutes early, at 2:25, so not really that early. Anyway, basically I have something on Fridays at the moment that goes from 2 until 2:30, and sorry, I'm trying to like walk fast and explain something kind of complicated at the same time. Basically, when I was in my meeting, I was getting these messages in our cross-country group chat that people were saying, sorry, like we just missed the 2 o'clock bus, we're gonna get on the next one. And I was like, why are people getting on the 2 o'clock bus? And why are they apologizing for like being late when practice doesn't start until 3:15? And now apparently practice has been changed today to starting at 2:30, but like I have a commitment on Fridays until 2:30, and it's like practice is at 3:15 every day, but I guess it's just changed for today because it's the last day of classes, which is nice I guess for most people because it is the last day of classes, but also it's still a day of classes, so you still, like if you've scheduled stuff like throughout the semester, like you can schedule stuff on Fridays up until 2:30. It's difficult to schedule things around our practice because it takes up such a large chunk of your afternoon, but we are allowed to schedule things in 2 till 30, which is what I have done on Fridays, and now practice has been shifted to 2:30. I'm feeling a little bit, just a little bit, and this is not directed to anyone, but I'm feeling, when I first got that message, I was just feeling like a little bit frustrated because I don't know, now I hate being late to things, and I didn't mean to, but like I can't change the fact that I have something on. I'm just stressed. I appreciate that this has probably been done, just sorry about the wind, just so that everyone can have like a nice slightly earlier finish to practice on the last day of classes, which is really nice, but I just think that it should have been checked with everyone and cleared with everyone before that decision was made. Apparently quite a few other people have also missed the memo about the earlier practice time, so I probably won't be the only one. It's fine. My heart has just been like racing now for the past like half an hour because I'm stressed. The wind has actually been terrible these past few days. I don't know what's going on here. So now I'm just going to be waiting for the bus by myself, I guess. Is that it? No, that's just a truck. Yeah, there were some other people who also said they didn't realize practice was earlier, so hopefully I will have some people to run with. I also don't know if I'm doing a workout today or not. And I also have a really bad headache, and I didn't have time to fill up my water bottle because I had to like rush out of my room and I'm really thirsty, and I know that's why I have a headache.
This moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm
Good morning everyone, happy Saturday. This was originally just going to be a 5-day weekly vlog because like my last week of classes, and I don't have classes on the weekend, but then I proceeded to not vlog on Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, so I thought I would continue the vlog throughout this weekend, because technically finals / reading week starts on Monday, I think. Or does it start today? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to continue this vlog today and tomorrow, and then on Monday I'm going to start my reading / finals week vlog, and that will take us through to the end of the semester, and then we'll have our moving out vlog and our flying home vlog. Anyway, so the vlog is continuing today and tomorrow, and we have a meet tomorrow as well, a track meet here at Yale. I'm running the 1500 and maybe the 800 as well, because apparently that's what I'm doing. My laptop is currently exporting this YouTube video here that I have just finished editing. I spent a lot of time editing this yesterday and then just finished off this morning. What happened yesterday after I stopped vlogging because I was stressed? Then I got to practice. There were some people there for me to run with, which was nice. Half the people had already run, but some people hadn't, so I went for a run with some of the other girls in my class, which was actually so much fun. And then we had team dinner, and then I came back here and I was talking to Noelle and Dad on FaceTime, and then they were going to an auction, and so then I ended up watching that. My dad's like a real estate agent, so that's why he was going to the auction. They're not buying a house. Then I went to bed. Then I woke up this morning and I called my mum on the phone. Normally on Saturday mornings we have Saturday morning long run, but because I'm competing tomorrow, I'm not doing Saturday morning long run. I just have to do a little shakeout at some point today. I was going to do it this morning, but then I talked to my mum, so now I'll probably do it this afternoon, I guess, or, you know, just before lunch. I don't know. It's currently like 11:15 and I have got off the phone to my mum about 45 minutes ago, and then been editing my YouTube video, and now I'm here waiting for it to export. Oh, it's just finished exporting, so I'm gonna upload this and then do the title, description, thumbnails, tags, etc. Then I think I'm gonna finish tidying up my room. It's pretty tidy. And then I'm gonna film my much awaited room tour video, because I've lived in this room for the past like 9 months and I still haven't filmed a room tour. So that has got to be done, because I need to start. We've had this problem every single semester, or every single time I film a room tour video. I always film it like the week before I'm about to pack up my room, because that's how much I procrastinate on filming it. So I am about to pack up my room next week. So I was like, okay, need to film this video. Currently going to evaluate my courses, starting with the US and the Pacific world. You have all of these questions that you have to answer for every course before you can see your grade. Not that my grade's out yet, but you have to do this before you can see them.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there, we can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio.
Hello. So this is definitely not the most attractive I have ever looked in my life. I was not planning on filming anything else tonight, but I was just doing nothing. I was watching YouTube. I was on YouTube watching other people's YouTube videos like I normally do, and then one of my own YouTube videos came up on my recommended page, which they do sometimes for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, so I clicked on it and watched it. It was a video from like 2020, and then there was like one from the video was from 2019, the start of 2019. It was in my back to school stationery haul for year 12, and then one came up from like the middle of 2020, like very COVID vibes, a couple of months before I left for college. Anyway, so I was just watching those videos, and I don't know, especially the one from the middle of 2020, that was just like a very confusing time, because I had such a great start to 2020. Like 2020 started so good, and then COVID happened, and that obviously threw all of my college plans completely up in the air. It was just like a very confusing, messy time. We'd also just moved house, but equally I was like going to be moving out of that house very soon, so the bedroom that I was in wasn't really gonna be my bedroom for very long, and so it was just like a weird, messy kind of time. I was just thinking that I was proud of myself for how far I've come since that video, and all the way that I've like developed and grown as a person since filming that video, I guess. And a lot of the time for the past couple of years, basically since I've got to Yale, I always feel kind of like disappointed in myself, and I feel like my younger self, if my younger self could see me now, they would be disappointed in me, especially just because of running, because like I'm running more slowly than I was when I was younger, and I feel like my younger self would look at me now and be like, oh, like that's how slowly we're running, like that's the person we've become, and be like unhappy with the person I've become, which is really sad. That's the way I feel about myself, but that kind of is the way I feel about myself. But anyway, yeah, I was just watching that video, and that was the first time I've kind of thought like, well, maybe my younger self would be proud of at least some aspects of the person I am now. So yeah, I don't know why I'm saying this, but that thought just popped in my head. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Last day of this very, very strange weekly vlog. I am currently walking to go and get on the bus to go out to the track where I will be competing today. My race is in like 2 hours, and I just had breakfast, and now I'm leaving and going to get ready to race. It is an absolutely stunning day today. It's so beautiful. I don't have to be wearing my winter coat, which is lovely. Also, this is gonna sound a little strange, but sometimes when I like walk past people who are speaking Spanish, I try and like understand what they're saying just to like practice my Spanish speaking skills. So I just walked past this group of people who I thought were speaking Spanish, and I was like trying to understand what they were saying, and then I realized they were speaking German. This is actually just the perfect day though. This weather is so nice. I just want to be like outside, relaxing in the sun, reading a book.
We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let.
Hello, so just finished my 1500. I thought it went like pretty well. I mean, obviously compared to where I used to be really badly, but it went better than my other races so far this outdoor season. So I mean, yeah, it was okay. And I had a pretty strong last 300, which has been an issue in other races. Like, I haven't had a strong last 300 in other races. I kind of died, but I passed someone in the last 300. My arm's getting sore, but now I'm doing a little jog just before to like cool down / to warm up for the 800, because that's in an hour. Okay, hello. I am currently cooling down after my 800. It's better than I've raced all season, so I will take it.
Oh gosh, I actually can't breathe. That's the joys of having exercise-induced asthma. Solid day out at the track, and it is currently 4:30, and I've just returned to my room. Tonight, Soph's parents are here, and she has invited me to go out for dinner with her and her parents and a couple of other girls tonight. So I'm very excited for that. Should be a lot of fun. I'm so happy that she gets to see her parents, because I know it's difficult being away from them for this long. That is happening at 6:30, so that's happening in like 2 hours. But until then, basically what is happening the next few weeks is we have reading week next week, Monday through Thursday, and then I think Friday through the Wednesday of the following week is finals week. But this semester with my 4 classes, so psychology and the good life, I had my final exam in this vlog early this week, so now I'm done with that class. And then my other 3 classes, Spanish, and then my 2 history seminars, I don't have final exams for them, I just have final papers. And my Spanish paper and one of my history papers is due on the last day of reading week, which is No, it's due on Wednesday next week. I think Wednesday might be the last day of reading week. Why is reading week so short? I don't know. Anyway, finals week and reading week kind of just merge into one. So those are due on the Wednesday of next week, and then my other history paper is due on the last day of finals week, so the Wednesday of the following week. So basically I just have a few or 3 papers to write throughout the next week, and this will be in my, I'm gonna stop this vlog at the end of today and start a new vlog tomorrow. So that will be in my reading / finals week vlog. But for all of those papers I've already had to submit either like a draft or an outline of my paper, so I know what I'm writing about. I've just got to actually either edit the draft or just make the dot points into actual sentences. So it's definitely going to take a decent amount of time to write the papers, but it's not like I'm starting from scratch. I have done quite a lot of work towards them already. I'm going to start that process now because we have Spring Fling tomorrow, which is basically like a music festival. It's a Yale tradition that happens every year, except for it hasn't happened the past few years because of COVID. But it is happening tomorrow afternoon, so not going to get too much work done tomorrow. And then I have 2 papers due on Wednesday, so we really need to get crack-a-lacking. So I'm going to work on my Spanish paper for a little bit now, just putting in all of the suggestions that my professor had for me on my draft paper. It's my Spanish essay. It goes over multiple pages. As you can see, very nice and long. And my professor has like made comments on the side, so... and they're in Spanish, obviously. Oh, he's just written the same thing over and over again. Apoya sus argumentos con las escenas de la película. Okay, so basically he just keeps saying the same thing at every part of my essay, which is basically like I need to support my arguments with scenes from the movie. Which, okay, yes, I will definitely do. And I feel like it's very annoying when people get criticism and then just like, oh no, I did that. Okay, no, I'm taking the criticism on board and I'm saying, yes, I will do this. However, I just want to say, the reason why this is a little difficult to do is because this essay has to be between 500 to 700 words, which is so short. Like and the essay is basically analyzing a movie that we watched. So it's really hard to write a full essay with introduction, 3 body paragraphs, conclusion. Like your paragraphs have to be so short. Like the paragraph has to be like 120 words to like fit it into under the maximum word limit. And so it's just difficult to, because my paper's already at the word limit, so I'm gonna have to delete my arguments to include more scenes from the movie. But then how am I going to explain the scenes from the movie if I've deleted my arguments? I think we need a larger word limit. Anyway, that's fine. I did well. We got graded. Also, we got graded on our draft. Our draft was worth 70% of the grade. And then the final paper is worth 30% of like the essay portion of our grade, which is strange. So I did fine on this version. So I'm just going to like, I guess, add in more scenes from the movie. Hello, so it is obviously a little bit later now. I've just got back from dinner. It was really nice. And I'm gonna end this vlog here because it's Sunday evening. I feel like the only people watching the video at this point are my true loyal subscribers, so if you've got to here, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna start another vlog tomorrow that will be my finals week vlog, so I'm looking forward to that. I think that was gonna be a good one because it's gonna involve a little bit of packing, although I'll also do a separate move out vlog, and studying and spring fling tomorrow and just summer vibes. And I'm also going to be on my running break now, which is exciting because I get to explore other forms of exercise, because I really enjoy exercising. Like, I find it fun, but I can only really run when I'm, you know, running, because it's like 6 days a week, and I can't just go and, I don't know, do some random form of exercise that I want to do, because then like, oh, it might make me tired for practice tomorrow, or it has to like fit in amongst my schedule. So it's nice to just have the freedom to exercise in any way that makes me feel happy. And on that note, I will end this vlog here. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.